Now in this video we'll see about what is that neon number. Neon, what is that neon number? We can a neon number is a number if the sum of digit of square of a number is equal to the number itself. Means if just suppose I'm having one value 9, when we do the square of that particular 9 value, means this number, then we'll get 81. And this 81, this value after this 81, when we sum of the digit, when we do the sum of this particular digit, 8 plus 9, again we'll get the same number. Means the if this sum of digit of square of a number is equal to the number itself, so this 9 is called the 9 is called the neon number. It is called a neon number. Now we'll see in using one program of Java how we can do it in a program. Now first, as we already know, first we have to use here scanner class. So we have to import Java and we have to create a class and method public with the main method, and some of the variable we have to take to execute that program. Now I will show you with first I will show you with the output. With the output, here it is asking it enter number to be checked. Now so again I will enter here 9. If I will enter 9, so this is called 9 is a neon number. Now how we can say that it's a neon number? The some loop should be execute over here. Now you can see here n, the value of 9 is going to store in this n variable. Now here one variable is also taken, that is square, int square equals to n into n, means 9 into 9 means 81. 81 is going to store in this square variable. Now here the condition is to be checked while loop. It is not equal to 0, means while x square means 81 is not equal to 0, till then the loop will be execute. Instead of that you can also write square is greater than 0. That also you can write while square is greater than 0, means till then the loop will be execute. You can also write square is not equal to, means it will be greater than 0, till then the particular number, the square value will be greater than 0, then particular loop will be execute over here. I will show you here again 81. Here when we do this, the square value is 81. When we do this find the 10 square mod 10, then if I will do it 81, like here if I will write here 8 and 81, from here we'll get what? 1. So 1 as a remainder. So this 1 is going to store in digit value. Again the sum value was, the initial value was, sum is what? 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 is going to store in the sum variable again. Here the square, from here we'll get here the quotient value. The quotient value will be 8. The quotient square divided by, means the 81 divided by 10. So from here it is written quotient will get quotient what? 8. So 8 is going to store in this particular square value 8. Now again the condition is to be checked. Yes, it is not equal to 0. Again 8 will divide with 10, so that it will get give you the 10, give you the remainder. So as we already know, 10 cannot be divided with 8, because it will give you the it will come, the remainder will come either 8 or in a point wise. So the 8 will be keep it as a 8 will keep it as a remainder, means 8 will be the remainder. So that 8 will be going to store in digit. The previous value was sum is 1, it was 1. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Now sum is equals to 9. Now here again when we divide with square with 10, so some point value it will get in the as a quotient. In a quotient it will get here 0.8, will get 0.8. so here the square value 0 means 0 will get as in a quotient. Again the condition is to be checked. Here the condition is now condition becomes incorrect, so again it will come out from the loop again, and here it will check the condition. The n value was what? The initial n value was 9, and the sum is equals to 9 also. So these two both are equals to each other, so that is what 9 is a neon number. And else if the condition was not satisfied, then it shows you it is a neon number. It is not a neon number. I hope this video is helpful for you. So thank you.